Spurgeon here with RevZilla, and today we are taking a look at the AGV Sport Corsica jeans available at RevZilla.com. So what you're getting from the Corsica is AGV Sport's entry-level riding jean. There's not going to be any armor included in this, but you do have full Kevlar lining at the seat, as well as all the way down the thighs to below the knees, and there will be a pocket that if you wish to add armor, you can do so at a later time. Now let's talk about sizing for a second, because what I'm seeing from AGV Sport's lineup is quite a variety of sizes, throughout their entire line of jeans. So when we're talking about the Corsicas, Ben is wearing these in a size 34-32. He stands 5'9", weighs in 175 pounds to the 32-inch waist, and you can see these are a little bit loose on him, and these are going to fit more true to size to AGV Sport's size chart. Now the reason we didn't size Ben down to wear a 32-32 is I want you to see exactly how these fit versus the alloy. So if you're watching the alloy video after this, one of the things we noted with this is that they fit a size small, where the Corsica is definitely going to fit more true to size for AGV Sport's size chart, and it has a slightly slimmer fit to it than something like the alloy jeans would. Now, sizes for this are going to range from a 30 waist up to a 44 waist, and the length are available from 30 to 36 in all different waist sizes. This is what we were talking about with the alloy jeans. We wanted to see more waist options, and AGV Sport has done that with the Corsica jeans. We've got definitely larger waist options, so if you do have a larger midsection, the Corsica is the jean to consider. Now, as far as colors are concerned, blue is the only other option, or blue is the only option for the Corsicas, and you will see slight distressing in the color. You can see where they've just distressed different sections throughout the jean to give it more of a vintage look, more of a worn-in appeal to it. Now, when we're talking about AGV Sport as a brand, keep in mind, this is a company that wants to keep riders protected, but they don't want to have to break the bank to do so. The Corsicas are going to come in around that $110 price point, and what you're getting with this is, again, just that full Kevlar lining without the armor. If you bump to the alloy jeans, you are going to get a jean that fits a little bit smaller than size 4, and you will have more of a straight leg look to it, but it will include the knee armor with optional hip pockets. As we're breaking down the Corsica, the one thing to note, while you still have the pockets for the knee armor, this is not going to have hip armor pockets inside, so you don't have the option of adding hip armor to it. The actual overall look is just going to be that traditional 5-pocket jean look, very similar to what we're seeing with the alloys. You will have the rivets a little bit different with this. This is going to be more of that pop rivet traditional look to it. There are little itty-bitty stars around each one, though. I just noticed that. Very nice. As you work your way down, this is where that Kevlar is coming into play. One of the things that I like that AGV Sport has done, the Kevlar starts at the very top of the thigh, and it works its way all the way down to the bottom of the knee, giving you a maximum amount of abrasion resistance, but it also pushes back over the seam as well. So a lot of times when you do crash, you tend to slide a little bit on your side, and this maximizes that protection as well. Now, when you get down to the pockets for the knee armor, 3-position height adjustable, so if you add that knee armor in, you can adjust exactly where it sits. The one nitpick that I did have here, and I mentioned it on the alloy, is that I would love to see AGV Sport take their Velcro closure, which sits at the bottom of the armor, and just move it to the top. That way, if you do put armor in, you don't run the risk of the armor sliding out the bottom when you're out riding around on your motorcycle. Now, Ben, I'm going to have you go ahead and face sideways for me. Starting with the top, working our way down. Again, you'll notice that these jeans definitely fit a little bit looser on Ben than when we had them in the alloys. So again, just furthering that, wanting to bump the size down as far as sizing is concerned. Working your way down the side, that Kevlar lining will come all the way out. And you'll notice this has a slightly slimmer cut than what we're seeing with the alloy jeans. And you get a really nice profile along the side. Now, Ben, you may face backwards for me. Starting with the top, you can see those belt loops work all the way around. The belt will go underneath that AGV Sport logo. And as you get into your seat, the first thing you're going to notice is that the pockets on this are definitely a little bit more stylized, which just helps to make your bottom pop a little bit more for the opposite sex when you're rolling down the road. The other thing you'll note is that there is going to be a full Kevlar lining in the seat. AGV Sport knows that if you go down, chances are you're going to be sliding across your bottom for a little bit. So they do give you that full Kevlar lining working all the way down the seat on the back of these jeans. And you'll get another really nice look of how these are going to give you that nice, straight, kind of a slim cut to them as they work their way down from the top waist to the bottom cuff. Ben, you may face forward for me. So for you riders out there that are looking for maybe a jean that doesn't include armor, maybe you just want that Kevlar reinforcement for abrasion protection, something that's going to give you more protection over your traditional pair of Levi's, the Corsica has you covered. And for those of you out there that need some larger size options, just keep in mind these will go up to that size 44 waist. Now, there's a lot of riders out there that are rocking AGV Sport pants. If you want to hear more about what they have to say, click the info button on your desktop or mobile device, which will allow you to read rider reviews from folks that are already out there using this gear on their motorcycles. If you have more questions for us, reach out to one of our gear geeks at 877-792-9455 or simply type us out an email, cs@revzilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the AGV Sport Corsica jeans. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.